Welcome to another edition of Vintage Toy Adventures. Look what I got here. Do a close-up on this little bugger. Today, another day of me kind of looking around in the closet of old toys from when I was growing up. And can anybody guess what this is without reading the title of this video? And of course you probably searched for it, so you probably already know what this is. Well, if you grew up in the 80s, you grew up with E.T. Part of the standard movie viewing, if you're an American, is to view the movie E.T. Shoot. I used to work with a guy from, where was that? Malaysia. And I gave him a list of movies to watch. And, these are the movies you watch when you're going to Americanize yourself, I guess you could say. One of them was, oh, you gotta check out E.T. It's a corny movie, but hey, every movie from the 80s you have to watch. But what this is E.T. soap from Avon. I think my mother got this for me when I was a kid. And this came out with the movie. She knew somebody, or she sold Avon, or she knew somebody from Avon and ordered this. This is from 1983, licensed in 1982 from Avon Products Incorporated, New York, New York. Trademark is, from Universal Studios. It says on the back here, you see, zoom in on that. It says on the back, Avon brings E.T. and Elliot together again. Join the enchantment they shared. Elliot. And on the front, they're like touching fingers. When you went to heal him in a spoiler alert. Went to heal him in the movie, he's like, oh, ouch. It says on the side here, E.T. and Elliot detail soap. This is an unboxing. I have not unboxed this in probably 30 years. It's been so long. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. This joke never gets old. Ring, ring. Oh, hang on for a second. Oh, the 80s called. They want their soap back. Ba-dum-bum. Let's get a better angle on this awesome soap. So, see here? Here's the soap. Let's open them up. Ooh. Wow. It looks like the spaceship itself. Oh, look at that. Remember the scene in the movie when E.T. was touching Elliot's forehead? I think, what did he say? What was the scene? I'll be right here. He fries his brain. Wait a minute. Is that the right movie? Oh, look at this. All of its nastiness. Ooh, it still feels, it's a little slippery. It's still soapy. I gotta smell it. Wait. It just smells like a candle. It doesn't smell like anything anymore. I remember Avon products having like a distinct smell, but this doesn't smell. Oh, he does say right here, I'll be right here is etched into the back of the soap. Look at this. That's pretty cool, don't you think? Look at that. Oh yeah, look at this. Get some close-ups on this awesome soap. I wonder if there's better examples of this on eBay or something. Net weight 3 ounces. It's so silly. I can't believe I never used this, But this brings back some memories. I never actually went to see. I don't think I've seen. I think I've seen E.T. in the theaters. But the funny story is my father would take me to see all these little kids movies that would come out, like E.T., Bambi, The Rescuers, you name it. However, it wasn't later that my mother found out that he wasn't actually taking me to see E.T., The Rescuers, or Bambi. Because I remember when Bambi came out on VHS, Mom said, oh, what are you getting a VHS tape for you? Your dad took you to see that in the theater. And I'm like, no, he didn't. I think we went to see some other, he would take me to see, with some of the movies that came, I remember Vigilante, Phantasm, and for E.T. it was Halloween 3. Do you remember Halloween 3? With those freaking pumpkins, do. That was enough to really drive me half crazy, which is probably why you're making stupid videos like this as a grown adult. But I just remembered, happy Halloween, Halloween. And I was so excited. Yeah, I'm going to go see E.T. I'm going to go see E.T. It's going to be the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. Everybody's talking about it. And we show up and we go to see Halloween 3. I don't want to watch that hump of junk. Well, that's a dumb movie. Let's watch Halloween 3. Bum, 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 bum. So, about halfway through the movie, it was scaring the bejesus out of me. Halloween 3 was a really weird one of the Halloween series. Let's just put it that way. It didn't have anything to do with, was it Michael Myers on that? I can't remember, but this one was like alien or robots and masks that would shrink people's head. Nothing to do with E.T. And that's where I was going to go. So I got up to go to the bathroom and I figured I'd sneak over to the other theater. So I went over to the other theater. My dad was still watching the movie. This is back in the day when you could roam around as a kid and nobody would abduct you. And so I looked in the window, and as soon as I looked in the window, it was the scene in E.T. where I don't know what it was, but they scared him. He was in a closet and he jumped out and he scared him and his head got real tall and he was like, ah! I was running down the hall. I just seen that and I about shit my pants. I mean, pooped my pants, sorry. And I ran out of the room and I was like scared the crap out of me. So I was like, that's when I looked in the window. So I walked back to Halloween 3. I'm scared from seeing this alien, which if I would have seen the whole movie, I probably would have been scared, but I just seen open the window and I saw this thing with the big giant long neck screaming down the hallway, kids screaming left and right, but how would I know what was going on? So then I go into Halloween 3, I walk back down the hall, I look up at the screen, I'm looking for my dad, I'm getting back into the right seat. And I look up and it's the scene in Halloween 3, and I don't know if you saw it, but there was a woman and she's picking at the button on the back of one of those masks, and it shoots her in the face with the laser beam and blows her mouth off in a million pieces. And I'm just like, oh, for God's sakes. So, alien with his head in the air, a woman getting her mouth blown into a million pieces. I'm like, my head went right into the seat. I'm like, ah! It's just like, holy crap, I was scarred for life. Still to this day, I could see that freaking image in my head. So, I didn't get to see Bambi, E.T. in the theater. A couple of the Disney movies that came out, I got to see, Phantasm. That was a scary one. Halloween 3, Death Wish. That was the movie I first saw. The first nude lady was Death Wish. It was a horrible scene ever. My dad's trying to cover my eyes. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, put your head down. Every Which Way But Loose. That was one of my, I did really like Every Which Way But Loose, but, I just see all the movies he wanted to see, the Cheech and Chong movies. I remember watching all those movies as a kid, but you know what, I think I've grown up better for it, yeah, E.T. was great, but what kids saw Halloween 3, or what kids went and saw Cheech and Chong, or, instead of, other kids were watching Bambi and things, and I'm watching Cheech and Chong, and, I think I grown a better appreciation for classic 80s movies from that. So, and hey, if some of my goofiness is from that, so be it. But anyways, just some of my memories of grabbing this ET soap, and just thought I'd share it with you. And, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I'll share some more stuff. I got a lot more other little vintage toys laying around, so click like if you like, make comments if you own some ET soap, maybe if you used it. Anyways, well, have a great day and stay out of trouble.